Hello everyone, welcome back to another live video. This is just going to be a quick response video to Nicky V this morning. He put out a video about, will AI take over music? I totally agree with him. I don't think it ever will. I've only been using AI for probably about 2 or 3 months now. The one thing that I love about AI is it's allowed me to take what's in here and put it down to here in a much more efficient way. I look at AI as a plug-in. I've looked at it as a plug-in since day one. I think it's more of a tool. It's kind of like years ago, I think Rick Beato did a video about drum machines and how all the drummers were scared they were going to take their jobs. And as we have all found out, that didn't happen. It's used as more of an add-on or an additional tool to, accent the drummer's playing. I look at AI the same way. We all, as guitarists, bassists, everybody, we all use multi-effects pedals. I have a Zoom V6 sitting right here. I use it all the time. I also have a Boss ME90B, which is the bass version. And that's my road kit. So that's the one that goes with me on the road. It goes out on tour, wherever I'm at. Just because it gives me every single Boss pedal I could ever need all in one unit. It's nice, small form factor. But getting back to AI has been great in regards that I can literally sit there and go, something as easy as that, I can plug that into AI and it'll spit out a song. It's also phenomenal as far as lyrics are concerned. If I have lyrics in my head, which a lot of the songs I've written and the songs that we have, they've all been done through AI. But I strictly use the AI as a tool. Once the AI has completed the melody, I bring it in, re-record it, do all my work to it, and then it goes out. So it has that human touch. And just like he was saying, AI has really gotten so advanced that it's almost to the point now to where it really is like listening to an actual vocalist sing. You can hear exhales and inhales. And then even coming down to stuff like dubstep, dance, trance, house music, things of that nature, AI is phenomenal for that. So there's a lot of people that run AI to do that side of it as well. Like I said, I look at it as more of a plug-in. It's no different than a VST plug-in that I have in my DAW. But like I said, it's getting very, very advanced, and it will play stuff flawlessly. I mean, there's some bass lines that's come out of it that I've looked at and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can even play this. And I'll sit down and work it, and sure enough, after a while I'll get it and I'll be like, okay, no problem. But on that same token, where it's going and what it's doing, it is going to eliminate some positions in music, I think, especially when it comes down to like orchestra sections and things to that nature, because as a studio, whenever you're a studio and you hire an orchestral staff, it's pretty expensive. It gets up there very, very quickly. A lot of studios have started using VSTs for horn sections, orchestral sections, things of that nature, and that's fine. And a lot of people use it on stage. They have backing tracks that they run, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like backing tracks. I think if you're going to play and you're a musician and you're going to call yourself a musician, you should be able to play whatever's coming out. You shouldn't rely on having a laptop with you on the road to run that backup track. Yes, I understand, kind of like EVH, he said a few things about it, or Wolf, his son, he said a few things about it, whereas I think there was one band a while back that was like, oh, I can't go on stage because our laptops got stolen. I totally understand that, but on the same token, you should still be able to play without having that backing track of that orchestra section or whatever it may be. So as far as virtual or AI virtual instruments, so forth, so on is concerned, yes, they're great. Yes, they'll never sound like a human. Me personally, I like it when somebody makes a mistake and they drag a note or not hit it properly, something along those lines. It says that you're playing. It says that you're not lip syncing or playing to a backing track. So yes, as far as I'm concerned, AI, I look at it as a plug-in. I'll always look at it as a plug-in. It will never ever replace a human being. It is nice though, as a bass player, we don't have a lot of, I guess, play when it comes down to when we create music. Every producer I know, and just about all of them, they want a very basic P-bass sound, something along those lines, and you're going to play predominantly in these upper 4 frets for 90% of your music, whether it be something, you know, the jaw sound, or like I said, rockabilly, or something along those lines. It's nice in the regards that if I can't come up with something, I can plug in an idea into that AI and it will spit something out. Like I said, my biggest fear is to record a bass line that somebody comes into a studio, or they contact me and say, hey, can you do this bass line for me, but we need you to write it. And I say, okay, what key is it in, so forth, so on. I do my part. One of my biggest fears is always playing that same pattern or that same lick on someone else's song. And that's where AI has come in to play for me anyway. It's allowed me to create different lines that I would have probably never thought about, or different tempos, so forth, so on, different phrasing that I would have never thought about until the AI threw it out. And then when it threw it out, I would go, oh my gosh, you know, this is totally different than what I would have imagined playing. But then when you play it, you're like, it works. It sits in the pocket perfectly. It does everything perfectly. So AI, will it replace humans? No. I think of it, like I said, it's no different than a multi-effects processor that a lot of us use now, whether it be a Kemper or a Line 6 or a Zoom or Boss or Ampeg, whatever it may be. We all use them now. It's not that much of a difference to me. Now, when you're writing a full song with it, yes, it needs to be canceled and all that good stuff. I think that the musician still needs to keep their role in this whole thing, you know, that we have going on. But that's pretty much it for me. That's a quick little response, you know, to how I look at AI and how I use AI. Like I said, it will never replace these. It will never replace this. But it does give you tools that you can use in a much more efficient manner than just sitting there staring at your dog going, okay, how am I going to write a guitar track for this? You know, and then you've got a keyboard out and you start doing your thing. I don't play the guitar, so I rely usually upon other people for the guitar playing. But that's how I look at it. It is a virtual instrument as far as I'm concerned. It's a plug-in, and it provides a lot of, I guess, variety when it comes down to music and how it's going to be played, so forth, so on. Like, you'll see time changes that will come out of the AI and you're like, whoa, I would have never thought this, you know? So it has its place, but I don't think it will ever replace an actual musician. So with that being said, short, quick little video. I wanted to keep it quick and easy. And yeah, like I said, we're trying to grow the channel. So please like, subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Hopefully I can make this a full-time deal. But yeah, other than that, we will see you guys on the next one. So thanks for tuning in.